Hey, what's up, guys? Calling out about the video. And today I want to do my Broncos strengths and weaknesses going into week 15. So, we have the Colts there coming to town. We host the Colts there, coming to town there. What we need to do there in the fixes there. Going into practice this week. So, mostly we got off our bye there. It was nice to actually have a bye there. But we have to get down to business there. So what we need to do in the fixes there, we mostly need to practice, and mostly for our defensive front there, we need to actually get guys locked down. Because on Monday night there against the Browns, we actually gave up a lot of yards there. Jerry Jeudy has mostly tenderly burned us there. We can't have it. We just can't have it this week there. We tenderly escaped with the win on that one. But if our defense kept playing like that there, we should have lost that game easily there. So technically, we should have, in practice there, we should have like PS2 locking down, mostly PS2 locking down Cortland Sutton in the practice mode there. We need to actually mostly get them locked down wide receivers in the practice mode there. And mostly actually have mostly pressure in the cover there, and mostly fixing those kinks there we actually had from last week there. Of course, there we didn't have Riley Moss there, so that might be a big help there if Riley does come back this week there. Playing against the Colts, it does really help out there, big time there if Riley does come back and plays against the Colts there. So that might be a thing there for the thing. We need to get it there. We can't get burned there. If we're getting burned in practice, we need to mostly run that back there. And that's what we need to fix there. We need to fix that on our defensive front there. That's what we need to fix on the defense there. That's mostly for the fixes. So let's get into the game, the actual game there. So mostly for the offensive side there. We need to, mostly we're playing against the Colts there. We host the Colts at home. So we need to get first downs there and executing the play and moving down the sticks there. Protect Bo Nix there. So if we mostly protect Bo Nix there and try to mostly cover him there, we might actually get first downs and executing those plays there. Get Bo comfortable to throw the football there and actually getting those first downs and actually scoring those touchdowns, because we need that there. We need to execute that there, and moving down the field and moving the sticks there is the way to go to actually mostly getting first downs. Mostly for the Colts there, they're pretty weak against the run. I think they're pretty weak against the run there. So we need to use McLaughlin and Estimate there. Mostly push down the boundaries from McLaughlin and Estimate there. Let them have the rock there and mostly getting those first downs there. That's what we need to do there. We need to execute that there. Have McLaughlin and Estimate getting those first downs there for it. For the passing game there. We need, because the Colts are actually strong against the passing game there. They're actually pretty strong against the passing game. The Colts defense is actually pretty good against the passing game, but they're pretty weak against the run there. So if we can actually add the run to it there, mostly getting Bo Nix some less pressure off of him there, that would be really good there to add the run game into the mix there with the passing game. The Colts are I think the Colts are not really that good in the run. I think they might not be good in the pass, but they're pretty good against the run. So technically, I think if we can actually pass there and execute it there and get those first downs, we can actually do it there. We need to move the sticks, and that's what it is. We need to move the sticks, getting those first downs. That's important there to getting those first downs there. Even in punching in the red zone, because if we punch into the red zone there, we've been doing that pretty well this year. We've been doing that pretty well on the offensive side. We've been punching in the red zone there. Mostly Cleveland there didn't have a good passing game last week there, so it was pretty easy to pass against them. But the Colts there might be a totally different story there. You can't really nilly-dilly throw the ball against them. You need to move the sticks. You need to get first downs there, and mostly executing those plays, keep their offense off the field, and that's what we need to do. So that's what we need to do on our offensive side. For our defensive side, there, we need to mostly pressure the Colts quarterback. There, we need to pressure the Colts quarterback. The Colts keep switching up a lot of quarterbacks there. I don't know who honestly is actually playing for the Colts right now, but technically the Colts love to switch up their quarterbacks a lot there. Mostly, I think we're playing against Riley May, or not Riley May, but we're playing against one of the Colts quarterbacks there. Whatever quarterback we play against there, it can be like Joe Flacco or anybody like that. We need to pressure the Colts quarterback there. We need to pressure them, mostly getting those pressures there, executing those plays there. We need to pressure him there, and we need to pressure them there. That's what we need to do there. Mostly make him feel the pressure there. Have Nick Manito on him. Have Chase on him. We need to have Chase and Manito on him there the whole time there to check him down. Because technically, if we don't check him down, he can actually burn us downfield. He can actually burn us downfield if we don't check this quarterback down. Depends who is actually playing for the Colts there. If it is Joe Flacco, we need to check him down. If it is the other quarterback there, we need to check him down. All these quarterbacks there, we need to check them down there because we need to pressure that there, executing that there, and mostly pressure the quarterback there, and that's what we need to do on the quarterback there. We need to pressure him. We need to make him uncomfortable on that spot there, mostly make him uncomfortable there where he can actually throw the pressure there because he most of the quarterbacks they actually have it actually doesn't it's not that great there. Most of the Colts are actually great against mostly they actually have a good running game there. So for the running game there, we need to stop the running back also. We need to stop the running back. We need to keep him in check. And that's what we need to do there. We need to keep that guy in check there, executing those plays there, and mostly pressuring the Colts there. This is going to be a big thing there for us. We need to do that there. Try to go like man against him. Try to go man against the quarterback there, and possibly maybe add a little bit of blitz there. But that's what we need to do there. We need to pressure him and get that pressure there, and mostly checking down the running back there. For the wide receivers there, have PS2 locking down their best wide receiver. So PS2 there, have him lock down their best wide receiver there, lock him down, follow him where he ever goes there. If Riley Moss comes back, have Riley Moss cover their second best guy. Have Riley Moss cover their second best guy there because Riley Moss there, he can actually cover pretty well. PS2 knows how to cover pretty well, and that'd be pretty good if we actually got Riley Moss back. If it's McGlinchey, oh man, I regret it, man, if it's the other guy. Oh man, I hope the other guy doesn't really play because he kind of got burned against Jerry Jeudy in that Week 13 match there against the Browns. But I think mostly going against have PS2 locking down their best wide receiver there, have him lock down him, and actually have Riley Moss locking down their second best wide receiver there for the thing. And then we can actually win this on the defense front. So if we do all this stuff, we can actually win on the defensive front there. Then special teams there. We need to have Mims there running it back there. Have Mims running it back there. That's what we need to have Mims do. Have Mims run it back for special teams there. And protect our kicker there. Because we need to mostly double team there. Maybe if we can double team their bull rush there. Even if they try to go for a bull rush there. We need to block our kicker there so he doesn't get pressured there. Like I said in the last couple weeks there, we need to protect our kicker there because technically if one of our guys falls down, they're going to bull rush. So we want to stop the bull rush there. So that's pretty much it there. Comment, rate, and response to Tuesday Barrels. We like, love, and please subscribe. Hit the notification and see uploads in live streams. Comment, response to Tuesday Barrels. Like her out. Out of peace.